and gentlemen, welcome to the Bisc and Noodle show, episode 200.
How uncanny of it to appear during the month of October, more than halfway toward the day of Halloween.
Absolutely, and tonight we have on tap some spooky stories.
Yes, Bisc and Noodle. Well,
Bisc and Noodle's 200th Spooktacular.
New man's going to unveil to you a crazy, far-fetched, but real story in which the weak of heart should not listen to. It's going to be real, folks. I'm going to bring to you something intense on the 200th episode of Bisc and Noodle.
Which is happening right now.
Yeah. Well, Bisc, you can have the honors of starting.
No, save the best for
spookiness.
last. Let's see. Save the best for last. Okay, my spooky story. There's so many of them. My spooky story will be begins in the Bronx, and there lived family in the Bronx in a two-family apartment. House.
Yeah.
And okay. You know what, Noodle Man? I say that you go, ladies and gentlemen, Noodle Man, with his well thought out story.
Well, folks, if only I could tell you that I've made up this story, that I've created it in my mind. There's some creative piece of there's some creative work to give off to you guys to make you believe something that I witnessed, something I couldn't explain. Now, there are things in life that we truly cannot explain. Sometimes we happen to be witness to one of those things, and then some of us will try to explain it scientifically with some concrete way that tries to make sense out of it. But while you know in your mind that it doesn't make sense, because you don't want to accept the fact that it was supernatural. I came to accept the world of the paranormal and supernatural many years ago. And I guess this one experience that I had at the age of 9 years old is what pushed me into that mentality. At the age of 9 years old, when I was first enrolled in Concord Road Elementary School, just to give a little back info on that day, I dressed up as Timmy Turner in Concord Road. And then
a wee lad in the Concord Road Elementary.
Yes, for half the day I was Timmy Turner, but then by night I went into a different costume. I was an evil doctor. And then we had a Halloween party at my Aunt Linda's house. And then so we
just went over.
Well, we went over, and we all came in our costumes, whatever, our cousins, our family, we were there just celebrating Halloween. And I was there, and my father was there, and my father and I decided to walk home together for, I forget what reason, had to get something.
You went trick-or-treating with Aunt Michelle, I believe?
I don't know, I think it was after the trick-or-treating, but, so we started walking home, and started coming out of the dead end that my Aunt Linda's house is on. And as we come out the dead end, as we turn the corner, we look across the street, and, well, we didn't even look. My dad just...
Spooky so far.
Me and my weird ringtones. So my dad pointed above a house across the street and said, "Matt, look at the ghost." And my dad probably couldn't believe it at the time either, but he didn't want me to be scared. He knew what he was seeing was crazy. And well, as a 9-year-old, I thought that was awesome, like, ooh, ghost. If I had seen that as a 13-year-old or older, I probably would have been freaked out beyond my wits. But what I saw above that house was a puff, a translucent puff coming in and out, disappearing and coming back, all in the same spot. It like in like this at the same speed.
Jiggle Big One?
No, like at the same spot, coming and going, coming and going.
Big
I
Puff
couldn't
Monster?
believe it.
Puff Daddy?
No, it wasn't a fluorescent light. Nothing
wasn't
come
Puff
up
Daddy?
in it. It wasn't toilet paper. It wasn't Puff Daddy. It wasn't the Marshmallow Man from what do you call it, from Ghostbusters. It was literally, that's what it was. And
It wasn't Fluffy
it was so, no, it wasn't even Fluffernutter. And it was just, it was amazing. And you just could not explain that. And it's something I'll never forget. And this puff followed us.
Puff Daddy?
It followed us back to our house. And my dad, when we got back to the house, my dad said, "Oh, it's still there. It's still there. No flashlight, nothing. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It looked like a puff of smoke, but it kept appearing and disappearing and appearing and disappearing at the same speed, in and out, in and out." Folks, I can truly say that I've seen ghosts with my own eyes, physically. So when I say that I know ghosts are real, I know what I'm saying. I've seen ghosts before my very eyes. Now, the story I've just told you, if you want to believe it, it's up to you. I'm telling you that it's true. I truly did see a ghost in Dobbs Ferry with my own eyes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right in my eye. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now for my story. Now that I've had some time to think about it. On a dark and gloomy night, there was
yeah, this is part of the story, right, Bisc? Okay, this is not quite what I anticipated for our story, right?